Could a machine predict the outcome of a legal case better than a seasoned attorney? It's a question that's no longer purely theoretical. In fact, artificial intelligence is already making its mark on the legal landscape. Take the example of Lex Machina. This innovative company uses machine learning and predictive analytics to predict the outcome of legal cases. By analyzing data on individual judges and lawyers, as well as the specifics of the case itself, their AI can make educated guesses about how the case might unfold. This information can be invaluable to an attorney deciding whether to take a case on contingency, how much to invest in experts, or whether to advise their clients to settle. But the use of AI in the legal realm doesn't stop there. It's also being used to advise judges on decisions about bail and sentencing. One such tool is the Correctional Offender Management Profiling for Alternative Sanctions, better known as COMPASS. Used by criminal judges in many states, COMPASS and similar AI tools assess the likelihood of a defendant or convicted person reoffending. This information can then be used in decisions about pre-trial detention, sentencing, or early release. But here's where the debate ignites. There are serious concerns about the fairness and accuracy of these AI systems. A study by ProPublica found that these assessment tools appeared to be biased against black prisoners, flagging them as significantly more likely to reoffend than their white counterparts. Equivent, the company that developed COMPASS, has disputed this analysis and its conclusions about racial bias. There's no doubt that the use of AI in this context could reflect or even amplify the inherent bias in the data of the criminal justice system. The data used to train these machine learning models is based on actual arrests and conviction rates, which may be skewed against certain populations. This could potentially perpetuate past injustices, or worse, falsely present them as objective truths under the guise of computer-generated data. But as AI begins to play a larger role in legal decisions, concerns about fairness and accuracy arise. And it's these concerns that we must address as we navigate the brave new world of AI in law. As AI becomes a courtroom staple, can we trust its judgment? This is a question that's been stirring up quite a debate. One of the main points of controversy is the potential for AI to harbor and even amplify biases. To illustrate, let's look at the ProPublica study on COMPASS, an AI tool used to assess the recidivism risk of defendants or convicted persons. The study found that COMPASS seemed to flag black prisoners as significantly more likely to reoffend than their white counterparts. Equivent, the company behind COMPASS, disputed these findings, but the controversy had already been sparked. This brings us to a critical issue: the data used to train these AI models. You see, these models learn from existing data, arrest records, conviction rates, and so forth. But what if this data is inherently biased? For instance, if certain populations are unfairly targeted or overrepresented in the criminal justice system, the AI would learn from that skewed data, thereby propagating the same biases. This isn't just about racial bias. The same concern applies to any form of prejudice that might be present in the data, be it based on gender, social class, or any other demographic factor. And here lies the crux of the problem. The AI is only as unbiased as the data it's trained on. If the data reflects systemic biases, the AI could potentially amplify these pre-existing injustices, all under the guise of computer-generated objectivity. It's a paradoxical situation. On one hand, AI has the potential to revolutionize the legal system, making it more efficient and consistent. On the other hand, it could perpetuate, and even exacerbate, the very biases we're trying to eliminate. This is not to say that AI should be cast aside. It's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or ill. The challenge lies in ensuring that it's used judiciously, with a keen awareness of its potential pitfalls. The question remains: is the use of AI in legal decisions perpetuating past injustices under the guise of computer-generated objectivity? It's a question we must grapple with as we navigate the intersection of law and technology. As AI continues to evolve, what does it mean for the future of law? The implications are profound and rife with challenges. Picture this: a legal landscape where not utilizing AI could be considered malpractice, especially if it slows down the discovery process or results in incomplete disclosures. There might be a professional obligation for lawyers to use AI in discovery. Imagine a courtroom where the right to access AI tools becomes a fundamental right for criminal defendants. A world where attorneys are required to disclose their use of AI, including the training data and other inputs used to configure machine learning models. Yet, amidst these changes, concerns loom large. The lack of transparency in machine learning models, for instance, could make them inappropriate for certain legal applications. The potential for embedded bias, reflecting sexist or racist sentiments, is a serious concern that needs to be addressed. While AI brings efficiency and predictability to legal proceedings, its use in replacing human judgment in the criminal law context needs careful consideration. In the quest for justice, is AI a friend or a foe? AI brings efficiency and predictability to the table, especially in resolving civil cases. However, the waters get murky when it comes to criminal law. The concern lies in AI's potential to reflect or amplify inherent biases, raising questions about fairness and accuracy. So while AI may quicken the pace of justice, its role in law isn't black and white. As we continue to navigate the legal landscape with AI, it's clear that its role in law is as complex as the law itself.